And that's causing, I've just been observing some parent Facebook groups to get to do some further research into what parents are talking about. And it's amazing how many are using tutors outside of school from the age of, well, I think it was grade 2 students, to try and help them get ahead with their learning. And that really disturbs me, because basically I think the whole NAPLAN, focus on results, ATAR scores, is positioning parents in, to just focus on homework, extra work for their kids. And that's not healthy for our children. And it's not healthy for the school community either, because then it makes it difficult for schools to live up to their expectations in a lot of ways, but also to help them understand that there are other ways that we can support children's learning without focusing on just results, but looking at the progress. And you mentioned that you were tracking their data, and you were tracking, how they're actually going with their learning, and how you can actually position parents differently to focus more on the progressive development of their children rather than those end results. Is
You're
that
right.
something that you work with new leaders around as well?
But at leadership level, I do, but the work really needs to be done at the teacher level. For a parent, that if they leave the school, in a sense of not wanting to work with the school and go to other agencies, they're missing out on the greatest resource, which is the child's teacher. And the best advice I can give to parents is build relationships with your children's teachers of mutual respect and teamwork. That'll get the best results for the children, because that's what's happening now, because the teacher's getting marginalized because of the compliance regime. When I started teaching, I had the joy of getting to know kids and working with them in a subject like physics. But I spent all of my time, working with the children in the classrooms, and then at lunch times and outside, supporting their learning. But progressively, the teacher plans got more dense and more comprehensive. Assessments became more complex and more complicated. The risk management's had to be, and they're probably all appropriate, but what it's done is drain the teachers of the joy of teaching. Rather than working with kids now, they're working with documentation, or they're working with record keeping. And they can't even have a conversation with a parent without leaving that conversation and sitting down and writing up a set of journal notes in case they have to use them at some stage in the future. Now, it's a